I now introduce Bea, who's going to give her account.
Hi, my name is Bea Smith. I am 19 years old and have been in the justice system of sexual violence for myself for just over 6 years. People may recognise me from a Facebook post months ago, which reached a wide variety of Guernsey residents, showing my own face as a victim after panics caused by the PTSD from my attack. I faced years of therapy for my assault, but my offender serves nothing. Walking free. How many of our friends, neighbours, bar workers on nights out or our own family? Victims are warned to stay quiet in case of harassment orders from their attackers. So how can we actually know who to look out for? So is our small island safe? If you answered no, or are afraid to say the same, we are the same. Teaching our children safety, valuable lessons, but how often do we teach the future generation to protect, to speak for what they believe in, and above all else, how to be good citizens, recognizing when their actions hurt others? Is this a world that we consider safe to bring our children up into? Figures in our small island of Guernsey increased, more than doubling from 2018 in sexual assault allegations. Part of these statistics include 40 cases of intercourse with a female under the age of 16, 5 cases of intercourse with a female under 13. Indecent assault on a male is 17 years of age, 4 cases, and many more. Some of you here this evening may be men who have felt less able to speak up about your own. We hear you, and we appreciate those who do try to be good citizens. Feminist history fought for equality of the sexes, for females to work, go to school, drive, and vote, and for men to speak up and fight against toxic masculinity, for emotional equality of men and women alike. We need to remember that in a row of houses, when one is on fire, even though all the houses matter, our priority needs to first be on helping the house that is on fire. Right now, women dealing with sexual assault everywhere, no matter the place, is that fire. Let us acknowledge the issues in front of us that need to be confronted head on for our children to feel safe and not to feel the need to use tracking apps and keyring alarms. I am an early years teacher, my passion since a young age to protect and educate, making compassionate individuals. Our issues as a community and as an island need to be dealt with now, without sweeping it under the rug. No pretending anymore. More than 1 in 3 women have experienced a form of sexual violence in their lifetime. What can we do to start making a change? Offer support systems for those who feel urges to commit these crimes, a non-judgmental place for them to go and seek help, to avoid offending and to find ways to curb these urges to make this a safer place. Help me and so many others whose offenders are trying to flee the island. Seize passports. Upgrade our outdated laws further, included in being extremely grateful for the laws changed by Deputy Gavin St Pierre. Create a safe space or therapy cafe, and for those to find real help for their trauma they face daily. Educate on the signs and symptoms of abuse and grooming, and finally, more classes and training for our law enforcement officers and social workers on how to properly help victims. I will never forget the day that I tried to go back almost 6 years later to try again, stronger with more of a support network to rebuild my case and show that my statements had not changed. To see my mother's face, desperate and begging a detective for help because she described her daughter as losing myself and my bubbly personality since being assaulted. It shows me how sexual assault on the person really does not just affect the person who has been assaulted for life, but friends and family who surround them, as if a grievance of taking away a life. Thank you for listening to my words. May we remember Sarah Everard.